Yo yo yo, it's GenChi from IdioFreQ and we're reviewing the game Mr Shifty, created by Team Shifty. If you end up liking this video, let us know by hitting that like and subscribe button. We plan to do this more and more often. So let's dive into the review for Mr Shifty. Mr Shifty is a top-down action game in the same vein as Hotline Miami. It sees its silent protagonist Mr Shifty on his way to steal some goods. He's aided by an oracle-like hacker named Nix. Mr. Shifty makes his way into a skyscraper that's large enough to make Donald Trump jealous, and the murder starts from here. Mr. Shifty is not the suave Ocean's 11 type of thief. No, he's more like a bully bandit. See, he has the strength of Captain America, with the strongest of minions only needing about 3 hits to be tossed like ragdolls around the level. But he's also got this nifty power of teleportation. Mr. Shifty can teleport up to 5 times in quick succession, and he uses these powers to beat the living hell out of everyone he sees. The caveat being, he's a bit of a glass cannon. One hit, be it by bullets, fists, or an explosion, instantly kills Mr. Shifty, making you replay the room that you're in all over again. Let me get this out of the way. The game is a blast. The design is challenging, but Shifty feels like he can handle it. You feel powerful. The gameplay can be harsh, but it feels fair outside of a couple random-ish happenings towards the very end of the game. You will feel a little fatigue with the setting though. You stay in the same skyscraper the entire way through the roughly 3-hour game. A little more variety in the locale would have been nice. Having said that though, oddly enough, the level design is fantastic. Every time you think you've got the game on lock, a new enemy arrives to mix up your tactics, which is good because Mr. Shifty doesn't learn any new tricks. You've got your teleportation, your fists, melee items that you can pick up because Shifty does not use guns, and a time slowing effect that Shifty can do when he's punched enough people. This mechanic is automated and triggers the next time Shifty is almost shot. Again, you have all of this from the very start, putting all of the pressure on the enemy variety, set pieces, and map design. The game shoulders that burden very well though. I do want to warn you though, just like in Hotline Miami, you will die, and a lot. It will be frustrating, but just like challenging games of its kind, it's so freaking rewarding when you succeed. So let's talk about the game's length. The game is only about 3 hours long. A perfect length which doesn't wear out Mr. Shifty's welcome. The issue here is, once completed, well, there's not really much else to do. You can replay levels all over, or you can start the game again from the beginning. This is a tad disappointing, but for the $15 price tag, it feels acceptable. Anyhow, the reason I'm not talking about the story more is just because it's kinda there. Nix, the oracle-like hacker, shouts exposition in your ear, then a vanilla bad guy named Mr. Stone emerges to be your antagonist. Mr. Shifty's motivations are extremely unclear. Are you a homicidal thief just trying to make a buck by murdering everyone in your way, or are you an anti-hero saving the world from an evil corporate head? I don't know the answer, and I don't care. The story isn't the point of the game. Alright, so I rate games on a scale of lame, rough, solid, excellent, and amazing, with amazing being my highest praise. Mr. Shifty easily gets a high excellent. A lack of visual variety in the levels and a lack of extra modes hamper my recommendation a bit, but this is still a stellar title, and it's a true indie game gem. Anyhow, this is just my opinion, so let me hear yours in the comments below. After all, here at IdioFreQ, we want you to think on your own frequency. While you're in the comment section, maybe hit that like and subscribe button. You know you want to. Anyway, this was GenChi from IdioFreQ, and I'm signing off. Catch you next time. Freak Nation out.